Penny and I are out for a walk this morning. Say hi, Penny. And I was thinking that the other day, our daughter sent me a picture of a tree that she saw on her walk. And of course, she knows her dad goes into very quick geek science guy mode. And so I had to tell her it was a honey locust. And she thought, okay, so she thought that her dad just jumps right into that mode. But I got to thinking about teaching lessons as we walk along on the park here, and I got to thinking about trees. And being a former science guy, I thought I'd share something that I've noticed here. This is where they had to cut down a Maclura pomifera that was blocking this path here. And I don't know if you know what a Maclura pomifera is, but you know that in science, plants, animals, they all have two names, a genus name and species name. The first name is a genus name, the second name is a species name. This tree that they cut down here, the species name is Pomifera, P-O-M-I-F-E-R-A. I don't know if you know the Latin root for the word pom, P-O-M, it's apple. So other people call this tree the hedge apple, or Osage orange. And if you think about it, in the late summer and early fall, this tree puts on those big softball-sized lime, yellow, green fruits that drop off and make a mess everywhere. And rabbits and squirrels will eat them. I don't think deer and cattle eat them very much. But they had to cut this tree down because it was getting over into the park. But it got me thinking about bark and the parts of a tree that you can see when they cut it down. For example, as I look down here at the bark of this tree, right, Penny? Take a look there. You can see the greenish gray things here, right here. That's called lichen. Lichen is a mixture of algae and fungus, and it's they have a relationship where they live together and help each other. I believe that was probably called well, mutualism or commensalism. I've forgotten at the moment. As you look down here at the end, you know that you can count the rings of a tree to get an idea about how many years old it is. It's more a matter of seasons. This hedge is very, very hard, so the center here is basically dead. Actually, the bark is mostly dead too. The living part of the trunk of a tree is just right here underneath the bark, and there are cells there that are alive, and they're called xylem cells and phloem cells. The phloem mostly transfers food in the form of glucose from the photosynthesis from the leaves, and the xylem mostly handles water and minerals going from the roots up. If you count the rings mainly indicate a growing season, and when the tree slows down its growth, that is basically a winter. So you can see here that you could count them, and you can tell how fast the tree grew different seasons. It depends on the water and moisture that they had for that year. Some seasons they grow slower, some seasons they grow faster. So essentially the ring has to do with the slow growing time. Generally, it would be the winter time. Trees that grow in the jungle where there's no winter don't have much in the way of rings because they just keep growing. So as I take walks with Penny, right, Penny? Say, hey, see? Yeah, okay. As I take walks with Penny and I see things, I go into science guy geek mode, and just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, folks, have a great day.